Hey guys, welcome to your second project. So in this project, we're going to build a theme called Mazooks, and it's basically for a book. And I formatted it as kind of like a self-help book that's written by a couple authors. It is a one-page theme like Loop Lab, and you can see at the top we have a pretty customized nav bar. It's much thicker, fonts are much bigger. We have a little logo here. Right here we have a showcase area with an overlay, a blue overlay this time, or bluish, greenish, tealish, whatever you want to call this color. And then we have an image here and some text. We have a little newsletter section with a little form, inline form. We have some boxes. We have this area. So this is like the about, and it has an accordion. So we can open and close these. And then we have this meet the authors where we have some images over cards. We're going to kind of bring them up above the card, and we can hover over these as well to change the color. And then here we have this contact form where we use input groups. So we're going to add these icons here, and then the logo, and then a simple footer. Okay, and it also is using the jQuery block that we use for smooth scrolling. And then as far as responsiveness goes, you can see that it looks pretty good. So if I open the menu, and everything is in line, or stacked I should say, and looks good. And what's going to be really unique about this project is we're going to be using Sass, which is a CSS precompiler that allows us to do things like use variables in our CSS. We can nest styles, but most importantly, we can edit the bootstrap, basically edit the core bootstrap. And we're going to make it so that when we do BTN primary or BG primary, this is going to be the default color instead of that regular bootstrap blue. So I'm going to show you how to grab the CSS files from the bootstrap source code, and we're going to use something called Koala, which is a GUI program, a graphical interface, to compile our Sass. Okay, in the last version of this course we used NPM with gulp, and it got really complicated, and I think it kind of messed a lot of people up, and I didn't want to do that this time. I wanted to do something more simple and not do as much JavaScript, because I realized there's a lot of people that are just coming from an HTML CSS background and they don't know about gulp and compiling through command lines and you know, using npm to install packages and things like that. So I want to keep this version of the course more simple. All right, so that's what we'll be building in this section, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get started.